The hard decision to make. To skate or not to skate? Well, it's been a couple of days since I've skated, so today I think I just might hit the road. Not every day can be a perfect day to inline skate. We get a lot of rainy days here in Houston. You know how I see it? I see it as a challenge. Any kind of challenge that comes my way, I take advantage of it. Is it possible to inline skate in the rain? I'm pretty sure it is. Well, that's what this video is going to be about. The last time I skated in the rain was whenever I was in San Marcos, and it was actually an accidental skate in the rain because it was not intentional. It was dry at first, and then it started raining out of the blue, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to skate through the rest of the time that I'm here. A lot of people think just because it's raining that their day has to be over, but really it doesn't have to be. For me, I see it just as the beginning. There are three things I often focus on whenever I'm trying to skate in the rain. One would be not to slip and fall on oil. Two, shorten my strides, meaning don't have a longer stride to where you are going to have your foot slip sideways and not be able to gain your momentum back to where you can catch a grip of the ground. And three, do not take cornering as fast as you usually do. Whenever you are turning, you do not want to go full speed into the turn and then turn sharply, because that's going to cause you to slip and fall as well. Usually whenever I do skate, it's not right when it starts raining, it's after it's been raining for a while. That's whenever you'll notice that the streets are most slippery, is when it just starts to rain, because of all the oil on the streets has not had a chance to run off into the drain. Some of y'all may be wondering whether my feet are wet right now or not. The answer to that is no, they are not currently wet, but towards the end of the video they did get wet, so that's whenever you call it a day and tell yourself that it's not worth my feet being wet and it's time to go inside and cool and dry off. Not every chance that I see that I have to skate in the rain, I do in fact skate in the rain. Most of the time when I skate in the rain, it's because I see a mere opportunity that I have not got a chance to skate for days, and this is the only time I'm going to get a chance to skate because it's been raining for the past 3 or 4 days. And I often choose a time when it's not lightning or thundering. If you think that I am wearing swim trunks right now, well, that's probably because I am. I'm wearing less clothing attire right now simply because whenever you get soaking wet from being in the rain, you have less clothing to get wet and to be wet against your chest. The temperature right now is 52 degrees. It has been rather warm this winter here in Houston. Usually the temperature is in the 30s or 40s about this time of the year. We have hit record highs. We have been at 82 degrees. If you do not believe what I am saying, you should come down and visit. There are a couple of things I have learned from this rain skate. One would be to not splash in every puddle that I see unless I can see through the bottom of the puddle, because often puddles are potholes in the street that are normally there on dry days that you normally would be aware of them, but since it rains it looks a little different and you decide to splash through it, and that's a good way to trip and fall. So, did I have fun this rain skate? Yes sir, I did. I enjoyed it, every bit of it. The things that I thought I would not be able to do, I was very able to do, considering that I thought I would not be able to pick up speed. In fact, I can pick up a lot of speed, only if I'm in the straightaway. I can't pick up speed through the corners like I've said, but that is not to my disadvantage because I'm still getting a full exercise or workout. I noticed that my power slides were a bit longer, and you can still power slide. Instead of sliding the normal 2 to 3 feet, you're going to end up sliding about 10 feet. I apologize in this video if you see some rain splatter onto the lens, but it could be much worse. Some of the better areas to skate in the rain would be on the roads because there are rocks in the concrete, therefore you have better grip. If you were to skate on a smoother surface, you would barely be able to stand, such as sidewalks or gas stations. So the skates that I decided to choose for this rain skate are my Bauer Vapor X40R skates. I think they do an excellent job at turning, considering the two front wheels are 76 millimeters and the two back wheels are 80 millimeters. It puts you on a forward stance so you're always ready to go, and you are slightly leaning forward. It is one of those skates that you are just ready to take off in. Although there is one power slide I was comfortable with here in this rain skate, which is the T-Stop power slide, there is another power slide I did not feel very comfortable with, and there it is right here. The parallel power slide. I was afraid that I would slip and fall if I practiced this maneuver any harsher than I just did. So I decided to stick with my T-Stop power slide for safety reasons. I felt more comfortable the lower I get to the ground whenever I perform the T-Stop power slide. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. The T-Stop power slide would be my strength, and the parallel power slide, I've been working on that one, and I can go only one direction with it. I can carve to my right and be just fine, but I cannot carve to my left. If I was a skateboarder, I would be considered a goofy foot. A goofy foot means that you put your right foot in front of your left while skateboarding. Even though I know inline skating more than I know skateboarding, skateboarding is something I did do at one point in time. There are certain things that you can do on inline skates that you just cannot do with skateboarding, such as the freedom of movement. If there's an area I would not be able to skate through, I can simply run through it. On a skateboard, you would have to pick up your skateboard and walk through it. I see nothing enthusiastic about picking up a skateboard and running through an area, considering at that point you are no longer using your wheels, and inline skates you are still using your wheels when you run through an area. I don't simply use inline skates because they are easier. I simply use them because you get more of an exercise through it, and also there's more things you can do. You're not restricted to a board that does not stick to your feet. Either way, both sports are both equally as dangerous if you do not perform your tricks properly. So you always have to exercise precaution. When in doubt, bat it out. Meaning use your safety equipment when you feel like you are not sure of something. The rain that I am skating in right now was not a cold rain. It was still lukewarm. Not until after it stopped raining is when it decided to get cold. So that's when the cold front came in. The temperature after that only dropped about 10 to 15 degrees. If you are a beginner skater at the sport, it is probably best not to inline skate in the rain. It's better to skate on dry land and wear plenty of padding. As you improve, you'll notice that you're going to be replacing fear with confidence. The more that you get used to skating, the more you're going to be able to do. But do not be overconfident, because overconfident can cause you to hurt yourself as well. I am back by Domino's Inline Skating, and I am showing off right here, and I missed my step. The only thing I am grateful for today is that of not having dogs to chase me throughout the neighborhood. I don't think dogs enjoy being wet outside, so therefore I don't have to worry about any dogs chasing me. I need to write that one down as a pro for inline skating in the rain. I actually don't have too many cons about skating in the rain, to be honest with you. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. Probably one of the best times to skate inside the rain would be during the summer whenever it's too hot to skate. It would be a nice cool off point. So when is your favorite time to skate? Are you adventurous like me and like to skate in the rain? Or do you just skate when it's convenient for you? Or during the summer? Just to let you know, I'm not always this way. Sometimes I do enjoy that one peaceful skate. I'm not really trying to skate hardcore or anything, but I just enjoy the skate, enjoy the weather, and enjoy the moment. Right here, I was just trying to see how high I could possibly jump while it was raining and tried to fall back down without slipping. And to my avail, I see that that jump was very successful. And now that is another practice jump that I just did. Now I know that I can jump in the rain. But of course, with overconfidence comes a crash, so I am probably not going to jump again. Please let me know if you like this rain skate. If there is anything I can improve in, comments or suggestions, please list them below. All who are watching right now, I encourage y'all to continue to stay tuned in for next time, and thanks for watching. I know it's been a little while since I come out with a skate. I'm going to try to come out with more videos more often. Throughout the rest of this skate, I continue to splash around through the parking lots and through the subdivision in which I am skating. And that's pretty much the rest of the video. Now I'm going to tune into some music for y'all's enjoyment. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching.